If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Men like maps. We like looking at maps and sort of strategizing via maps. A lot of great war games are on maps. And so let's go ahead and look at a map together, shall we? What is this map? Well, geographically, it looks like a very unique location. It's a peninsula, has a couple of bridges. Oh, the Golden Gate Bridge. So this must be San Francisco. What are all these little markings? What are the little brown splotches? Are these all of the locations of Paul Pelosi's hammer parties? Well, let's look a little further here, shall we? Oh, it's the poop map. Got it. Okay, this is the number of locations that have been reported by the public that states that there has been public defecation. Notice this area is just pure black. They have too many reports, so that it's essentially just like what you would call a hole. And that's what San Francisco has indeed become. Only one San Francisco neighborhood saw a decrease in poop complaints over the last decade, you see. What other joys can you find in San Francisco? Unspeakable joys of living in San Francisco. Well, every item in the stores are locked up, except for really small time items. You can see here a kind gentleman walking into the store and shoving candy down his pants with his naked sticking out. So this is, of course, naturally where you'd want to take your children to shop, to see such wonderful scholars like that walking through the stores. Let's go ahead and look at the crime data here in San Francisco. Turns out when you make theft legal, well, theft then increases. In fact, there has been a 33,000 and 30,000 thefts in San Francisco. Given the San Francisco Police Department crime data, a lot of motor vehicle theft, a lot of burglary, a lot of robbery, assault. It's a failed society. It's a failed society. San Francisco is dying before our very eyes. Before and after videos show the mass exodus of brands. Check this out. This is so sad. So here's where CVS was. Now, of course, here's where Office Depot was. Now, of course, shuttered. You can see where all of these locations have just collapsed. It is an absolute ghost town. I think that like only Twitter's old office, only X.com is left inside of San Francisco. So where are these places going? Some of them, of course, are shuttering for good because they know that, well, nothing will ever change in San Francisco. Too much calcified, entrenched power there. Nancy Pelosi, 83, is confirming that she's running again. She's going to run again. San Francisco tourists visiting the beach for 10 minutes have all of their belongings and passports stolen. This is a clip that went viral a couple of days ago. They were visiting what is a pretty little beach there in San Francisco, and their car was smashed. They're foreigners. And it happens in seconds. We were robbed, in fact, in San Francisco. I mean, this is all kind of about waking up normies, right? And when you wake up the normies, especially like leftist comedians that go on Joe Rogan's show, and like Joe Rogan's talking about the failed state of San Francisco, and the leftist comedian agrees, you've reached a breaking point.
Worst. San Francisco is like a failed state. San Francisco might as well be Libya. That place is wild.
Yeah.
People are just in the streets.
The crime is next level in San Francisco. It is
Next
stupid.
level. Next level.
It is stupid.
People are parking their cars and leaving their windows rolled down and their hatches open.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to get smashed.
And it doesn't matter what time of day. It doesn't matter who's around.
Doesn't matter who's around. No one's stopping anybody from doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy how quick San Francisco. Because everyone's pulling out of there. Hotels are pulling out. Like supermarkets or chains like Walgreens pulling out. They're like, what the
It's becoming a ghost town, and they're not pumping the brakes on it.
I don't know what they do now at this point. What do? They don't have the resources to fix it now because they it up so bad for so long, and they would have to admit that all of their policies sucked.
And nobody's going to do
Nobody's going to do that.
Nobody's going to do that. No reporter would ever like do a report on it, even though CNN is also being vandalized and robbed when they go there to do a report on the crime in the city. CNN correspondent reporting in San Francisco street crime follows victim to street crime car break-in. This was the CNN reporter who tweeted, "Got robbed again." As she's trying, we had security watching our car too. The thieves did this in 4 seconds, she wrote. Oh man, look at this. They took all of CNN's camera gear. CNN should have just had the cameras running. Would have been very, very interesting. How is San Francisco so bad? Well, I mean, listen, guys, sometimes like when a tree is rotted, you have to just kind of like burn the tree down. San Francisco puts neighborhood improvement official on paid leave after she accepted $25,000 in bribes to steer contracts. Oh, yeah, baby. It's such a dirty, filthy place. I mean, it's so sad, too, because San Francisco really is a gem of a city. So San Francisco is, of course, run by the world's greatest morons. London Breed is the mayor there. It turns out, though, that there may be some light on the horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to build a new San Francisco. So there's a lot of money in San Francisco. The reason why people like San Francisco is because of the climate. It's really nice there. It is. It's like truly nice there. It's kind of chilly. It's kind of rainy. It's mild. There are really cool little like ecosystem. There's like protected bays. It's right on the ocean, but there's also like a lot of little like peninsulas and islands. It's an awesome place. In raw physical beauty, it might be one of the most beautiful cities in America based on its geographical location. That is why there are investors who want to build California Forever, a new utopian city near San Francisco that will feature better schools, safer streets, and less homelessness. Flattery & Associates, rebranded California Forever, unveils the plans. Group has bought 50,000 acres, $800 million to buy 50,000 acres. The first artistic renderings of the planned utopian cities were released. So this is what it's going to look like. California Forever. This is like what they've purchased. So really, they're just going to rebuild like a little European town, it looks like. I'm totally down for the architecture. So this is San Francisco. This is the map. You can see here, San Francisco right there on that little peninsula there. That little district, by the way, is all of Nancy Pelosi's district. All of Nancy Pelosi's district, there's that little splotch right there. And then this is like not too far away right there. So these are the parcels that they purchased. Big lot of land by an Air Force base too. So yeah, this kind of looks like Tuscany or something, right? This looks like Italy. Oh, look, workers. They're building. Better not be Trump voters. So yeah, it looks like they're going to build like a, look at this. Like they're going to build like a little Tuscany. Like, am I against this? Of course not. I'm like 100% for this. And look, they even have American flags in their renderings. So brand new San Francisco. Oh yeah, they got solar panels. Yay. China made solar panels for us. And then there's going to be the military base. Okay. So there are a bunch of billionaire backers, right? They're going to build this. And they're building it because they hate San Francisco. They hate growing up in San Francisco. This is why they have this image here of kids riding on bikes and stuff. These are the activities you can no longer do in San Francisco. But the climate in San Francisco is really nice. The regional area of San Francisco is really nice and convenient for a number of different travel and transportation in Silicon Valley and San Jose and everything. So obviously there's a reason why it took off there and a reason why people wanted to be in San Francisco. They just don't want to be underneath these policies. And so now they're building a new one. I like this architecture. This like neo-traditionalist architecture. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. I would never live there. I never want to live in California again. But I'm totally down for this, and I'm down for like walkable cities and people being outside and moving and getting sunlight. So go for it. Go for it. But remember this. How'd you get San Francisco in the first place? You voted for Democrats, and you never hold your own people accountable. Unlike Republicans, we actually hold people accountable because we're intellectually honest and consistent. So I guess what happens when you do stuff like that is you have to go rebuild entire cities and civilizations. Something we're going to have to do in America pretty soon, the way things are going. We'll see. Destroy communism with us by joining our channel, liking, sharing, and subscribing. See ya.